Home of the Brave by Catherine Applegate. Mama. I have my father's will, my brother's eyes, and my mother's light. She is like a newborn sun, fresh with promise, the just beginning moments before the day fills like a bucket with good and bad, sweat and longing. Even her laughter has sun in it. Always, when I think of her, I see a cloudless day blooming full. I feel warmth on my shoulders. I know hope's embrace. I am just a boy like any boy. I make trouble, I'm lazy, I kick at the world when I'm mad. I don't know why I have been so lucky to be so loved. Sleep Story. I am on the flying boat, and so is Dave, and Mama, and Father, and Lul. People from my village are there, and many cows, and a camel, and a gazelle. Airplane, Dave says. Try to say it, Keck. But when my mouth opens, the only things that come out are little white puffs, cloud after cloud. You must try harder, Lul says, and I give him my best scowl. He laughs, and then the round windows open, and guns are there, and hating words, and I scream, and I'm screaming, empty white clouds of fear. When at last it's quiet, the seats of Lul and my father all the other men from my village are empty. They are gone, I tell my mama. They're dead. And she takes my hand. When we step outside, it isn't sky we see, but endless barren land dotted with dead trees. Mile after mile, day after day, tier after tier, we travel to a place of tents and women and children. Here in the camp, we are safe, she says. The men with guns will not come. My feet are blistered, and her dress of blue and yellow is stained with blood, and all around us snow falls, and my eyes burn with the sight of it. Part 2. You only make a bridge where there is a river. African proverb. Paperwork. Dave comes for me the next day. He has snow in his eyebrows. We drive in the red rattling car to a new place. Refugee Resettlement Center, Dave calls it. It's warm there, with many chairs and many more people, all colors and shapes. It's my job to answer a bored lady's questions. Her fingers bounce on a machine with many buttons while she stares at a bright box. Her fingernails are shiny red, the color of blood. And I feel sorry for her bad fortune. At first, I'm afraid to speak. It's okay, Keck, Dave says. It's called paperwork. You can't make a wrong answer here. The bored lady asks her questions again, and this time I answer. Soon I grow sleepy, and after a while her words begin to fall like raindrops on the floor. I try to understand, but all I hear is a river of words, rushing and thundering, and pushing me beneath the surface. Now and then a word I know darts up like a sparkling fish. But then it's all dark, moving water again. We are there a long time. I don't think I like this America paperwork, I whisper to Dave. It makes for too many yawnings. Information. Dave leads me to another room. A woman sits behind a pile of papers, tall as a termite mound. Is this Keck by any chance? She asks Dave. One and only, he says. Keck, meet Diane. Diane stands and shakes my hand. She isn't much taller than I am, but her grip is strong, and she meets my gaze with eyes that say she is a friend. We've been trying to get more information on your mom, Keck, Diane says. Here's what we've got. She hands many papers to Dave. My hope flutters high like a bird I cannot catch. I ready my heart for the words I need to hear. Found her. Good news. Coming here. Those are the words Diane must say. Those are the stars that will guide my path home. This is a very difficult process, I'm afraid, Diane says. Refugees in that area move frequently, and tracking someone down can be almost impossible. We've sent out an inquiry about 2 camps on the border. Diane pauses. I wait to hear the words, to see the stars. After your camp was attacked, some people made it to the places we're contacting. I don't want you to get your hopes up, Keck. We'll know more in a while. Diane looks at some papers. Dave looks at his shoes. I'm still hoping, I say at last. I want to find some fierce and I want to sound fierce and certain as a great lion, but I sound like a lost cub even to my own ears. Of course you are, Diane says. We all are. Thank you for your looking, I say. Diane nods. You're very welcome. I'll be in touch with Dave as soon as we hear anything. We head outside. The icy air kicks at my chest. We walk to Dave's car in silence. Only the snow talks. We climb in. Seatbelt, Dave says softly. I'm glad he doesn't ask how I'm feeling. I don't know whether to feel hope or fear. Dave pushes a knob and the music box sings. The song races ahead while I stumble behind. Just one more thing I cannot know.